are going to start a new chapter, that is division. Let us first understand what is the symbol to represent division. This is the symbol. Okay. Now what is actually division? Division means you can say it is distribution or sharing. You can say it is grouping. Okay. You can also say it is a repeated subtraction. So these are the three categories which we are going to read under division. First, we are going to read about distribution or sharing. Suppose I ask you that to distribute 12 biscuits among 4 friends. Okay. So we are sharing. Suppose you have 12 biscuits. 12 biscuits and you have got 4 friends. So you have to equally share these 12 biscuits among the 4 friends. So what you will do? These are my 4 friends here. How many biscuits will be received by 4 of these friends? Okay, like each of the 4 friends, how many biscuits they are receiving? So for that what we will do, there are 12 biscuits. First friend got 1 biscuit, second friend got 1 biscuit, third friend got 1 biscuit and fourth friend got 1 biscuit. After that 4 over, na? So 5th biscuit will go to the first person, 6th biscuit here, 7th biscuit here, this is the 8th biscuit. Okay, now here is the 9th biscuit, this is the 10th biscuit, this is the 11th biscuit and this is the 12th biscuit. So you can see that each of these 4 friends are getting 3 biscuits each. So this is called distribution or equal sharing. So this is possible only by the method of division. So we are writing here as 12 divided by 4 equal to 3. Means 12 biscuits shared by 4 friends. Each of the friends are getting 3 biscuits. Okay. I hope this you have understood. Now we come to grouping. What do you mean by grouping? Suppose there are 15 leaves. Okay. Suppose there are 15 leaves. And you have to form around 3 groups. Okay, you have to form groups of okay, divide them among groups of 3 each. 15 leaves have to be divided among groups of 3 each. Now you tell me how many leaves will be there for each of the group. Okay. So for that what we will do? First we will divide the leaves as per 3 groups here like this. Means 15 leaves you have to divide in 3 groups. This is the first group. This is the second group. This is the third group. This is the fourth group. And this is the fifth group. You count 15, so 15 is over. 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9, 3 plus 3 12. So total how many groups of 3 is made? This is the first group. This is the second group. This is the third group, fourth group and this is the fifth group. I am writing the group numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can see that 15 leaves are divided into 5 groups of 3 each. Yes or no? So in other words, we can write 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So this is what you call it as, grouping. Okay, this is what you call it as grouping. Okay, this is what you call it as grouping. Now the last one is repeated subtraction. So each of the time you are dividing means there is some or other deficiency. I mean the count gets reduced. So counting gets reduced means what? There is subtraction. Okay, and that subtraction means what? You are repeating it every time. Suppose you are doing 6 divided by 2 means what? You are subtracting 2 each time until you get 0. So let us do 6 minus 2 gives you what? 4. Again this 4 has to be reduced by 2. So you will get 2. Again this 2 is getting reduced by 2 and final answer we got 0. Now how many times we have done subtraction? Let us count that. This is the first time we have done, this is the second time we have done, and this is the third time we have done. So all total 3 times we have done the subtraction. So we can write the answer here. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 3 is the number of times we have repeated the subtraction. So that is why we also call division as repeated subtraction. So I hope you have understood the 3 different cases where we use division. The first case is distribution or sharing. The second is grouping. And the third is repeated subtraction. Now the next topic that we need to cover is multiplication fact and division fact. Now we should understand that multiplication is the opposite of division, because division means you are dividing and multiplication means it is repeated addition, so we are adding together. This is division is repeated subtraction, so both are opposing each other. Okay, so for every multiplication fact there are 2 division facts possible, and for every division fact there are 2 multiplication facts possible. For example, I have 14 into 2 equal to 28. This is a multiplication. Now for this particular multiplication we will have 2 division facts. What will be the 2 division facts for it? 28 divided by any of the number will give the other number. So 28 divided by 14 will give you 2. Okay, and 28 divided by 2 will give you 14. So these are the 2 division facts. These are the 2 division facts for a particular multiplication. Now similarly from a division you can also tell me what are the 2 multiplication facts. Suppose I will write 26 into 3 equal to 78. Okay, 26 3s are 78. So if you have to write I have to write 2 multiplication fact. So what I will do is I have to show the division. 78 divided by 3 is equal to 26. Okay, so suppose I have to write 2 multiplication fact for this. What you will write? 26, which is the quotient. If you multiply by the any of this, like 26 into 3, not any of this, because 78 is the dividend. So dividend is always what you get as a product. You can say that dividend in the division is equal to the product of, in case of multiplication. In means when you write the multiplication fact. So we can say that 26 3s are 78. You can also just change the order. You can also write 3 into, how you are writing 26 into 3 has 78. In the similar way, you can also write 3 into 26 as 78. Okay, can you see this? Now, both of these are what? They are the two multiplication facts. They are the two multiplication facts for this particular division. So, I hope children you have understood what are multiplication facts and what are the division facts by now. Now, let us do warm-up exercise. This is question number 1. You see this question. Here you see number of balls, number of children, and it is we are showing the sharing of the number of balls among the number of children through this column, and how many balls each child is getting, that we are mentioning in last column. Okay, so let us look at the first one is already solved. Second one we will do. Okay, so here the number of balls is 16 and the number of children is 8. So how we will share? Okay, so we have to form 8 groups first. So first child will get this 1, second child will get 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I have given 2 spaces. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and one more, 8. Okay, so already for 8 children we have given 8 balls already. Okay, now how many balls are there? 16. So 9th ball here below this is 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So you can make a group also. How you will make the group I will show you. This is the first group, you can see. This is the first group. This is the second. This is the third one. Fourth. This is the 5th child. This is the 6th one. And this is the 7th. And this is the 8th. So now the question is number of balls each child gets. So these are, each child is getting how many? 1 and 2. So 2 balls each child is going to get. So please mention 2 over here. The next question you see, the first column you have to find out. Number of children is given is 4 and each child is getting 5 balls. Okay. So please mention here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 children, 4 balls. And each child is getting 5 balls. So please count and write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the first child. Second child again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then third one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth child is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, when you have to find what is the number of balls. So you see each child is getting 5 balls and there are total 4 children. So if you count all the balls, means you have to take out the product of 4 and 5. 4 into 5, how much it is? 20. So there are 20 children total. 20 number of balls total. So 20 balls has to be divided among 4 children and each child is getting 5 balls. Okay. So I hope you all have understood this question. Okay, so let us solve the remaining questions and warm-up exercise. Moving on to question number 2. Divide using repeated subtraction. So 15 divided by 3. So you have to continuously subtract 3 from 15 until you get 0. Okay. So what we get? 15 minus 3 is equal to 5. 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. 6 minus 3 equal to 3. And 3 minus 3 equal to 0. So total how many times you have done the subtraction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we say that 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So this is the final answer. So similarly you can do the other bits of question number 2. Coming on to question number 3. Write the division facts for this multiplication. 11 into 3 equal to 33. So as I said, the product is the dividend actually. So 33 divided by any one of this will give you the other one. So 33 divided by 11 will give you 3. And the other division fact is 33 divided by 3 will give you 11. So these are the two division facts for this particular multiplication. Now the next question, complete multiplication and division facts. So for every 3 numbers you have to mention 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts. Let us first write the multiplication facts. As you can see, 7 into 3 will give you 21. So let us write down that 7 into 3 equal to 21. This is the first multiplication fact. Now change the order and write, that is 3 into 7 equal to 21. This is the second multiplication fact. Now we can write the division fact. So the product becomes the dividend. So 21 divided by 3 will give you 7 and 21 divided by 7 will give you 3. So in this way you can complete the remaining bits of each of these questions. Okay. Thank you very much.